Hi you guys, welcome back. This is part 2 to my last video. If you have not seen that yet, definitely check it out after this one. It'll make a little more sense, but we are doing another Kallax bookshelf build, and that will basically replace all of this in front of the window. In part 1 of this series, I built Dino built for me a Kallax shelf, which is a shelf from Ikea, and it's super modular. You can like have it go horizontal, you can have it go vertical, you can buy legs, you can buy cabinets and drawers and all the things to really customize it, which is why we really liked it. And so we bought one for our dining room area that goes behind the couch. Highly recommend that video. It's a good transformation video. And now this is part 2 because we are doing the same thing, same shelf, but in here to kind of consolidate just because we have so much stuff. And you guys can't actually tell, but there's a lot of crap that often gets kind of thrown on the ground. I have so many books and plant books, herbalism books, cookbooks, like so many books that are always everywhere, and I just tend to like stack them on the ground if I really don't have an easy place to put them away, and all my current bookshelves are totally full. So yeah, I think we're gonna need the storage of the cubes in the Kallax shelf. And if you guys can see, so we have 4 bins here that we use to store random crap. I will at another time go through all that crap, but I think it'll be nice just to have the cubes, because in this room, compared to the other room, the other video, I am not putting plants on the top shelf. Both shelves are going to have bins because we just need the storage. The only other option would be, like I was saying, we might put books in 1 or 2. I don't know, it'll really depend. So we're gonna wing it and see what this kind of looks like. And then on top of it, we'll see how many of my plants will fit, maybe make it look a little nice, and then obviously do rearranging as we need to. It's 9 p.m. so I will show a beautiful after footage tomorrow morning, because it's obviously pitch dark and the lighting, it's just not going to be ideal to show you guys like the transformation. So I filmed the before footage during the day, and then tomorrow morning I'll film the after. That way it all makes sense, because I don't know how nice it'll look in this wonderful 9 p.m. artificial light with my ring light and lamps and all the things. So yeah, I think step 1 is to just start moving crap. Dino and I just made the best dinner ever. We made fajitas. He has to be vegetarian, or I guess he can have fish, so pescatarian. And but I can have meat. So we made a big like stir fry fajita thing, and then I made steak on the side. Oh, so good. And he made this really fancy Mexican rice. It was so good, you guys. I'm so full. The tricky thing is gonna be figuring out the cords and lights and things. I have a power strip down there. Gosh. And I think my Millspo tall lights are plugged in over here. I've totally forgot about these. These are I mentioned in the last video, these are my Sansi lights that I got during Amazon Prime that I have yet to set up, which I think I have a use for them in the living room now, but. See, can you see? Barely, but we got a lot of cords right here. I cannot wait to get this on a normal shelf. This is my Hoya fungi. It is a monster. grows so fast. It loves this window, but it's just obnoxiously so large and just doesn't fit in any plant stand. So it was literally barely fitting in the one that I had it in. We have a shelf connected, like our bed frame has 2 shelves on it. So I think I'm just gonna try and balance plants over there. This is the plant stand that it was trying to be in, but it did not fit. This is such a tippy plant stand too. I always get so nervous when the cats come over here, which is another reason why I'm happy to be getting rid of it, or at least moving it. Random crystals. Yeah. Like, stuff gets tipped over because the cats really love to look out this window. So I think I gotta also, I want to figure out a way to like make a spot for them, but you guys can see like a lot of plants are gonna have to go on top of that shelf. So I'm gonna have to see. I'm debating getting something to like go right here for them, but I don't know. I love this agate slab on a stand. I kind of want to get more crystals on stands, but I definitely don't need more crystals, period. So this I got at Home Goods like a year or 2 ago. And the reason it's not very stable is it like folds in and out of each other, and the moment anything is heavier than the other, it gets so tippy. Like the cats have knocked us over so many times. But yeah, ugh, guys, look how gross that is. Yeah, I cannot be happier to get rid of it. Tie number 1, not much for variegation. Tie number 2, she's a cutie. She has potential. Looks like, almost like every other leaf does this pattern on it. So it's interesting. Wow. I forgot about my giant polychrome jasper tower. She is so pretty. Another beautiful tower. You guys, if you ever want to see my crystal collection, like, I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of crystals, probably as many plants, if not more, than however many plants I have, because I am a plants and crystal girly. Like, you guys, look at this. Pretty sure this is honey calcite. Just look how amazing. So flashy. I mean, I'm literally not doing it any justice, but I don't have my lights up that high, so. Everything's so dusty, but we have a flower agate. And 2 others. This one, I think, it is so dusty. I think it's a goldstone, like a green goldstone. This one, I think, is some sort of jasper. I honestly don't remember. I have this really cute crystal sphere stand too. I love these. I need to get more. I just never want to like pay for them. Like, you know, whenever I buy crystals and stuff, then adding a $15 stand to it, I'm like, I don't know. But I'm just being cheap. Okay. You guys don't understand how like scared I am of that, so I'm gonna do this one first. Miss Monstera mint. Not so minty on that recent leaf, but once we move it, I think she'll be happy. Oh God, okay. So he's so top heavy. Honestly, I feel like it might be due for a repot soon, but I don't really want to do that until it outgrows the pole, because it is not easy to stake up. But she needs to be rotated. I'm trying to do better at rotating this one because it's so big. Oh my gosh, this thing is like so gross and dusty. Okay. I don't want to take anything out of this yet because I honestly should declutter and go through it, but for now, I'm gonna move it over here because I have no room to put it anywhere. Oh God, I should vacuum. Oh, this is gross. All right, you guys, we moved everything. It's crazy how much bigger the room feels. Anyways, this is like the cord situation. I know that there's half of these cords are unnecessary, so that'll be fine. But my Mills Botal is plugged in there. So I'm debating, maybe I'll see if it can reach to the strip. And then this lamp right here is gonna have to move, I'm pretty sure. I don't think the shelf will fit here with it there, but I know where I'm gonna put it. I'm either gonna put it in the plant room in the back corner where I have my corner of shame, or it might go next to the Kallax in that like little indent corner. It's like a really cute centerpiece lamp. I don't know. What do you guys think? But now, yeah, so we got to do that next, and then we can move the shelf over here. But I definitely think I need to do some vacuuming and some dusting. Look how gross this was, you guys. Yeah, this was so gross. All right, I vacuumed a little bit, but I was a little limited because I'm kind of barricaded into the bedroom, like stuff's in front of the door, and I only had my hand vacuum, which isn't amazing. So whatever, we tried, wiped down a little bit. The main thing is like the Hoya flowers, you guys. Those are such a pain to clean up. Like I love Hoyas, but oh. And imagine all those falling onto our bed. It was just so annoying. So now we're gonna move the lamp, unplug stuff, and we can put the shelf in, plugged into here. This Hoya could use a shower. A lot of plants in here collect dust because we have fans going all the time. So it could definitely use a dusting. Oh my God, this thing is heavy. Yeah, you see all that nice dust. We need to do better at dusting. All right. I'm gonna unplug the cabinet last. So we have this, which is a sunset lamp that we don't really use anymore since we have Bluetooth lighting. And that would be the Bluetooth lighting. So, I think right now we'll do that. And then I have space for the lights. Oh God, I'm gonna hit my face. This is such a tight squeeze. reaches, I think. And I can just have it stay behind the shelf. We have a rug here. But I have to be able to get to the clicker for that cabinet to turn it on and off. It's on a timer, but for instance, on the weekends, I don't want it to turn on at 6 in the morning, you know? So what do we think so far? Nothing on it, and then the black bin's on the bottom. I know you guys can't see the bottom, but I think it looks nice. It is close to the mirror, so it cuts into the mirror a little bit, but there's still plenty of room. Like, I thought that was gonna be a big issue, but it's really not. And then I have a power strip here. I might feed that behind the mirror just so I don't see it on the ground. But yeah, I think it looks good. And it's not cutting off a ton of space in the window, which is what I like. The cart, I think the cart was about the same height, give or take. But something about it just made it all seem so much darker in here. And maybe it's just because it was a dark brown and black cart with black bins, whereas like this is white, so I'm hoping this will kind of brighten it up a little bit. I honestly already feel like it does. But yeah, and eventually, so we have the black bins right now, but eventually we are gonna get the same kind of basket weave wicker looking ones like we did in the other video with the same shelf. It's just like I was saying in that video, those bins are 15 to 20 bucks a piece depending on what you choose, and if you need to get 4 or 8 of them, you're spending over 150 bucks, like, you know. So that's something that I think over time we're just gonna like slowly upgrade. So the other issue and the other reason why I want to get those basket bins and why I got them out there is because the cats love to scratch and just literally tear up the fabric bins. So like that's also I think what was kind of bothering me while I was ready to upgrade, is because literally, and you'll see it eventually, but those black bins are just ripped up. Like it's so bad. So yeah, but I think I might also measure each cube, and I might be able to find just cheaper basket ones somewhere. But I just like the fact that like they had some that I know are gonna fit, and you know. But we also might do like drawers and things. I don't know. I love that you can do anything. And I don't remember if I mentioned it in this video. I know I did in the last video. But you guys, the Kallax shelf at Ikea, you can customize your cubbies, and they have drawers, they have cabinet like doors, they have crisscross inserts and half inserts, they have half drawers and stuff. Like, you can actually customize this so much to make it into a dresser or a TV stand or whatever. Like, it's just so modular, and that's why we went with this, because eventually we're gonna get a house and we just don't know how we're gonna utilize it. So I love it. But yeah, so I don't know. We're gonna definitely, the black bins are very temporary. Okay, time for the scary part of putting the plants on it. And by scary, I just mean this one, because it's so tippy. She definitely has to go here because of how low all these plants hang. Let's see. The leaves are trying to point that way. So part of me wants to rotate it. Because it's been like this. You guys can kind of barely tell, but so all the leaves on that side are facing that way, whereas these ones are facing this way. And I kind of wanted to try to have them turn, but this one is going like that. So thinking I might go like this. I have no clue. I feel like I just have to keep rotating it. Good enough for now. So you guys can see it kind of just fit really snug right next to the Hoya Walliniana. You guys can see, I mean, it is hanging in there. I think next we need to do the Aurea Monstera. This one is clearly facing one way. Oh God, this one is so ugly and sad because I had to cut it up so much. Oh, I have to figure out what to do to make this pretty again. But it's all facing one way. What do we think? Yeah? I think that's fine for now. I might have to turn it around since it's all facing the one way, but I don't know yet. All right, now we have Miss Mint. I think I might actually put her like right here, to be honest. And then I'll just have some space to rotate her. I think my Strawberry Shake is gonna love this change because it was on that black wonky 3-tier plant stand and it was farthest away and gets kind of covered, like the light kind of is covered. So I really think that it's gonna like this change, and hopefully if it does, it'll give me variegated leaves back. I don't know. She's not doing too great. But I also haven't fertilized, so my variegated plants I feel like would definitely appreciate some fertilization. But I did prop her like a lot and they all came out so variegated, so I will be filling it in eventually once things kind of grow. It's kind of angled this way, so might try it. Like, it might look silly, but I'm just kind of rotating things to try and like move and change it. Obviously it would look better if it all faces me, but I kind of want to adjust based on lighting. The Hoya Fungi is such a monster. I feel like it has to be next. And honestly, I might put it somewhere totally new or on its own thing. I mean, now I have stands freeing up, so I might put it on its own stand or something, but it's gonna storm. I don't know, what do you guys think? Actually, I kind of like, with all of the big leafy plants like the Monsteras, I kind of like having the Hoya with the texture and it's just so full in the middle. It kind of breaks it up a bit. I think we're gonna put the ties somewhere now. This one. This leaf is bent this way. These are bent that way. I think I'm gonna just do that for now. Kind of squeeze her in there. Good enough. Honestly, you guys, I am just not a fan of this. It does need support for sure, but she's just not tying, not constellationing as much as I would like her to be. So to be honest, I don't think I want to prioritize the bedroom windowsill area for her. Like, the bedroom windowsill area is for some of my absolute favorite, most grown out and prized plants, and my other ties from Walmart look way better than this, so I might bring one of the Walmart ties in here, and then this one might just get put somewhere. I'm saying so many things, but I might give this one away, to be honest. The other one I would keep because it has potential and it's been giving me some good variegation, but I think this one I might gift to my sister or my friend. So I'm gonna set it aside. Last but not least, the beautiful variegated aglaonema, who I need to put here. You did hear that to its pull. Let's see. I think I'll put it here, and then this is just gonna be like a corner plant. My Hoya Walleniana is really hidden, which I don't love, but again, I just need to be rotating this Monstera, so it'll have moments, I think, where you will see it a little better. That way I can adjust things. So like that can go in there. Like that. Kind of like that a little bit. I don't know. I think that's all the plants besides the one tie that I decided to exile. I think that is all the plants that were literally crammed onto the small cart and on the random plant stands. I think that just looks way better, you guys. It's just, it's simplified, it's consistent, it's nice, and I actually have a good walkway between the bed and the shelf. I still have tons of room right here, and I don't know, I just like that now I don't have like a bunch of random things all around to hold the plants. I just have one nice thing to hold them all. There's like that much space of window that is underneath on that shelf. I could certainly put like a low light plant, like maybe some small pothos to give a little trailing action and stuff. But truthfully, if my plants all have a place and we're good, I could use the storage for all of my things, or even crystals. So I think I'm literally only gonna put plants on the top for now. And then, yeah, we'll see if I ever change my mind. But yeah, I think now let's just like put these current crystals back, and then eventually I'll probably swap them out for some of my favorite crystals, because I did that on the other shelf. I didn't put it in the video, so you guys, if you want to see that, look at my Instagram, because I have a reel on there of like a before and after with the crystals on the shelf as well. So look at that, because I was like, I'm gonna put my favorites right here. It's just so beautiful. And my Instagram is @plantedpersonalities. It's the same as this, if you guys don't follow me over there. Usually on there I just kind of post, like, I just have a video up, I post on my stories a lot, and I actually have a goal to just be more active on there and even post like pictures of my plants. Like, I need to do better. Anyways, long story short, you'll see that in the reel that I put crystals on that shelf. So for now, I'll put these crystals back, but eventually I'm gonna swap them out for like my favorite crystals. I love these like big towers though. They contrast really well with plants and different heights and crystals. And since, you know, besides this one, since I have mainly white pots, well, I guess that one too. The color of the crystals really shines through, and with light shining on them, oh, you guys, it's amazing. This stand's really cute. I think I actually might put that there, because this is tall enough to be seen through that plant. And when I'm done doing this, you guys, I put a lot of my very, very favorites, given they swap in and out, but a lot of my very, very favorites on my nightstand, and you guys will not believe it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how pretty they are. This one is Dream Amethyst. Amethyst is both Dino and I's birthstone, and I love amethyst, and purple was my favorite color growing up. So amethyst just is true to my heart, close to my heart, and I love Dream Amethyst when it has the white zigzags that go through it. But yeah, every time I see amethyst things, I think of Dino and I, and it's just really special. And which, by the way, if you don't know, Dino and I, we were born like 12 hours apart from each other. I was born on February 13th in the evening, and he was born like, I think in the morning or evening or something on Valentine's Day, February 14th. However, he was born across the world. He was born in Europe. And so with the time zone difference, I'm like, what if we were born at the actual same time, but then on the calendar, it was different? Like, I don't know, you guys, crazy. But a little fun fact, he and I are almost twinsies with birthdays, and we're both amethyst, Aquarius. Do I seem like an Aquarius? I feel like I'm definitely an Aquarius. It is storming so much out right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Isn't this one? Should I turn my lights up? That didn't do anything. This one I believe I got from Florida. Every time we go to Florida, I go to I think there's two of them, two crystal shops that I love to go to. I always get a real crystal bracelet at one of them, and then sometimes I'll get like a little piece like this at another. So this is just a little druzy agate. We're going to Florida next week as of me filming this, and so I'm excited because I'm gonna get another crystal. This one is so dusty. I really like raw crystal pieces too, just because they have that, like, I don't know. I love natural things, hence plants. And so like raw crystals and plants go so well together. This one's really cool. I mean, it's so druzy. So druzy. That's the bottom. Now look at the top. She's so pretty. All right, and here's my lab. Oh, did you see that? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, you guys, the orange and purple flashy lab. Do you guys see that? I freaking love labradorite. Yeah, this thing, oh, I see. Okay, it flashes this way. Let's see if I can get it to work. I don't think it'll work, but you guys saw this. This is stunning. Stunning. I can make that look. Oh, I do have another crystal. I think it's Veracite. I love the green of Veracite. And I got this like during a discount sale because this is a huge chunk of it. But the green, I just love it. How do I want that? This is such a weird shape. I kind of like it like up like that. Is it tippy though? No, that'll be okay. All right, let me bring you closer. Okay, you guys, so you guys see this is the power cord situation. I think I'm gonna just tuck it behind the mirror and have that cord go behind the mirror. And then the rug comes up like that, but I don't really care. I'm gonna leave it. So again, those will eventually be wicker basket type bottoms. And then I think honestly this whole thing we'll just do in that style so that we have storage, or I will put crystals there. And then let's take a look at all of the plants. So we have crystals just dispersed. Again, these ones are not my favorite, so I'm going to swap them for some of my faves since we literally are going to be looking at it all the time. And then we have the Monstera Aurea, and then we have the Monstera Mint. It might be blocked from the light, so I honestly might have to move and adjust a little bit. But if I do, then that'll be okay. I do have other plant stands and stuff, so I can always put plants on little risers to kind of add some visual interest. But you guys can see we don't have much of like window space, and I want light to still come in, believe it or not. So yeah. Oh, look at this. So cute. Anyways, strawberry shake. This would normally be like turned this way, but all the leaves are facing this way, so I want the light to come from the other side to hopefully turn the leaves that way, if that makes sense. And then Hoya fungii, I am going to shower this thing down because it has collected so much dust. It's crazy, but this thing flowers so much and puts out so many of these when it is happening in front of this window. So I'm already gonna have to chop it because I've propped it so many times and it just grows so wild. But I actually love that it's kind of like a centerpiece, like a center focal point of the whole shelf. So I actually might get a riser and lift it up a little bit. We'll see. And then we have the variegated aglaonema. She's so like skinny and like, you know, one piece obviously, but I kind of like that, especially with the pot. It just has such a nice like visual interest, so it fits really nicely in this spot, honestly. And then kind of tucked away hidden is the tie. Again, everything's facing this way, so hopefully the light will kind of start encouraging it to grow the other way. And then kind of blending in with the Monstera elbow, and that I am gonna have to find ways to rotate it constantly. So, you know, again, a lot of this stuff might shift just depending on light needs. We'll see. It's nighttime, so I don't really know how this is all gonna look during the day, honestly. And then I don't really love that my Hoya Walleniana is kind of hidden from me back there. So again, we'll see. I might move the elbow in the center. I don't know yet. Also, I never mentioned it, but I did move my heartleaf philodendron, my Rio. I moved it right here. I didn't take the hanger off because eventually I will want to hang it again, but I put that Hoya Crinkle 8 right here because I just love the different texture. Like you have a fuzzy cactus, and then you have this crinkly Hoya, and then you have these strappy anthurium. I just kind of love it there, and I want it to have its moment. But honestly, I could put the Hoya Walliniana there too. I don't know, you guys. Tucked way behind here is that Cebu Blue. It did put out a growth point in a bunch of areas where I cut it, so it will bounce back, and I have it propping, but it is hidden over here, so I will have to find a better spot for it, because before it was right here, so it was popping off, but now I have this right there. So I don't know, I gotta pick between which one of those hanging plants I want right there and then move the other one. All right, you guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. It is literally storming outside, so I'm gonna enjoy that because I love a good thunderstorm. And yeah, I have some books and things to kind of put away. I gotta pick up this room now because I have crap kind of hanging everywhere. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys like my shelf. I'm so excited and happy again to have it consolidated. Like, this helps me so much just because I'm a maximalist, and like it can get cluttered really quick, and I just don't like having 1,000 different plant stands. Like, why not have one nice unit to hold it all? So I am so happy. This is literally everything I have been wanting. And if you guys have not seen my last video of the other Kallax shelf that's in the living room, oh my god, you guys, that is such a night and day difference of what this can do for your space. So I highly recommend, I'm not obviously affiliated with Ikea in any way by saying this, but I highly recommend the Kallax shelves, and there are tons of ways that you can customize it, different colors. Like, I don't know, you guys, I want like 1,000 Kallax shelves now. I just want them literally everywhere, and if I had a house and a bigger space, I would put them everywhere. If you guys have any questions at all, please leave a comment below. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think. Did you like the before more, or do you like this? I mean, I like this, so regardless, whatever, but let me know what you think, and let me know like what you guys do for your plant shelves. I'd love to hear it. If you guys have opinions on like if I should like move one of the plants, please let me know, because I never know how to arrange stuff. I just kind of put things there and I'm like, that'll do. So anyways, yeah, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have not yet, hit the subscribe button because we are doing planty things. I have been on a roll with my videos, and you guys, I am just loving plants right now. It's just so nice. I am so happy. And yeah, if you guys have any videos that you guys want me to film or any things you want to see, let me know. Happy to do so. And I will just see you guys in the next video. Bye.